guys, hey, okay, I'm like behind a mountain of food here, so let's just unravel everything before I talk, because I do want to talk about some things that, don't worry, we're going to place you somewhere coldy, that going to be drinking cold water, that are bothering me. So I'm just going to this is going to be a long video. I'm just going to speak freely. And just really try to talk through some things that are being said about me and explain myself, my side, because I feel like the way it's being portrayed, I feel like I need to do some explaining. And then honestly, this is like seriously the last video. I know I say that, but this is the last video that I'm really ever going to make on the subject at all, because if anything, it's not worth it. Sometimes the best reaction is no reaction at all. And in this case, for myself, this is true. So, get something to eat. As you can see, I have a lot of food. I'm, well, I'm having a heck of a meal here. And they gave me a bunch of these even though I didn't ask for utensils, so I guess I will use them. My garbage here. Alright, so first things first, let me just talk about the food because I'm going to be eating. So this is nachos. This is all from Kelsey's. Kelsey's Roadhouse. This is nachos, jalapenos, 4 cheeses, tomatoes. I think they're vegetarian nachos. Sour cream salsa. I have a salad. I actually got a salad. So I have a salad here. I like to take these tops off with some ranch, but I'm going to be using my, oh, that's Chipotle ranch. So I'll start while I'm setting up the food. Or you know what? Let me set up the food. I'll be right back and I'll explain everything. Just give me a second. Okay, so this feast, salad with Chipotle ranch, nachos, mac and cheese from the kids menu. I wanted to try it. This is their 4 cheese spinach dip. Oh, it's amazing with their fried pita chips. That's what they're known for. And this is my favorite, balsamic chicken. Grilled chicken breast with creamy mashed potatoes and a creamy balsamic dressing. This is going to be so good. Alright, so I just want to say that, let's just go back a bit. I've been on YouTube for, what, 3 years? My chair's creaky, it's been through a lot. Beauty bite. It's hot. Well, that's good. And I did a few, started in January 2017. And the reason I'm even addressing this or making this video is because I acknowledge that I did something wrong. And a lot of people don't think my apology was sincere. I think that no matter what I say in this video, and I realize this, I've spent way too much time trying to justify myself to people who only want to see me fail, who don't want to see the good, who don't want to give me the benefit of the doubt, who want to try to ruin my image on YouTube. And that exists for most YouTubers. That's called haters. But now I see why people tell me over and over, don't address it because it's not worth it. It only makes things worse. And the thing with that, in this case, I need to address it because it's already too late. I've already involved myself. And in that sense, I have made things a lot worse on myself. And there are some things I do feel apologetic about, that I've let myself get to that level. So, I started 2017, did a few makeup videos, and then I got into mukbang when mukbang was starting to become very popular, at least in the Western world, because it originated in Korea. So I got on that bandwagon, started growing my channel, story times. This dip. Foodie bag. For cheese spinach. So I was not prepared for the amount of negativity and hate and trolling that would begin. And instead of just ignoring it from the get-go, in which case my channel may be very different than it is today, I started lashing out at the negativity. And then it all went downhill from there. And I keep trying to ignore it, which, guys, is not really easy to do sometimes. And sometimes my anger will get the best of me. I'm very impulsive and I anger easily. And this is what drama does. This is why I look tired today. Because I'm tired of it. And honestly, alright, so I'm getting off track. I do have dessert after too. Alright, so never before being on YouTube have I ever seen the amount of hate and negativity on, like, social media. Don't you guys find nowadays is just so, like, you know, mostly hate. But let's just get to the things I'm being accused of. So I acknowledge what I said to Charlie. What I'm guilty of, in my eyes, is lowering myself to that level, because the background here is, for some reason, what I said about Charlie negated everything that she's ever said about me, because I've been being harassed by these people for like almost 3 years now. Like, just constantly, everything I do is picked apart. And yes, I realize this is part of YouTube, but there's like a line where, you know, a line gets crossed. I still don't think it's right that people, you know, it's not commentary or criticism I have a problem with. Although I have had trouble accepting criticism, especially for the first part of when I was on this platform, started being on this platform, because no one can prepare you for things that people are going to say about you, right? But in Charlie's case, she doesn't provide criticism. It's insults, calling me Canadian pig, talking about my vagina, saying I have 7 chins. To me, that's just straight up bullying another person, especially when you target them over and over. So, and I've ignored her a lot. I've made, what, 2 or 3 videos on her. And recently, the other day, I did a live stream. Where I lost my cool. I said some things that are childish and just completely what I disliked about her. Like, I was becoming that. So I didn't feel right about it. And I know that I can't take back what was said. The internet's forever. But to me, deleting it is a gesture of, I no longer agree with it. People have a right to change. You're under no obligation to be the same person you were yesterday, even. You know? I'm impulsive. But I will own what I did as wrong. But I never thought my actions were racist. What they were is comments that could be seen as, sorry, coldest water bottle, check description. They could be seen, I know that's a weird area to plug it, they could be seen as racist, but at the same time, they could be seen as not as well. So I'm just going to go through some of the things that were said out of rage, because right before I went live, I received an email saying it was from Charlie Gold, and it was starting to dox my family. People want to see the email, but my family's information's in there, so but it was just really nasty. And at first, I 100% thought it was from her. And then I thought, after that, I was like, maybe it's not from her, you know? So maybe I shouldn't have been so impulsive. So, but for that, and I apologize to my loyal viewers who saw me in a different light. I, not want to do videos like that or live streams. But, like, I've just had enough. I think in general, I just took out all my anger on her in that live stream and just let loose. And I've heard enough insults, you know what I mean? Like, and to me, that's what, like, a classic bully does. They'll, like, push you and push you and push you. And then whenever you outburst, they want to make you look like the victim. And I think that's exactly what she did here. These comments I made have, like, it could be either way. But I 100% am being truthful when I say that I did not intend them in any racial way. So for example, and these are cheap insults, and that's what I was apologizing for. Because I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that person to throw low blows. It's too easy. It's just too, I always say how wrong it is to do that. And then I do it, and then I feel like crap, and I want to take it back. So, I said I knew she was a criminal. I said I knew she was a criminal. I don't remember saying she looks like a criminal. I think she said I always knew she was a criminal. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember. But the reason I said that is because her mugshot was circulating. So if you have a mugshot, meaning you were in some kind of criminal activity or trouble, right? But on the other end of the token, and this is how some people saw it, it can also be seen as racial stereotyping. And that's not how I meant it at all. It's really not. That's what's frustrating me. Especially in today's day and age, like I said, that accusation is very serious. So, and it causes a lot of outrage. And I think she used that to her advantage. Instead of giving me the benefit of the doubt, it's like people love to cause hate and drama. So for some, this is going to fall on deaf ears. Because instead of giving me the benefit of doubt, explaining my side, maybe I meant something else, people just rush to that conclusion and start calling you racist. Even if somebody says something racist, it doesn't make them, you know, like something like, look at Kathleen Lights. She slipped the N-word. I've never said that, but there wasn't as much outrage for her, because people understood it was a slip. I personally don't even agree with that. I think that saying that word is wrong in any context, and why is it even part of your vocabulary? Even as a slip. But I mean, I've donated money to the Black Lives Matter, and you could say that, you know, having a black boyfriend, donating to Black Lives Matter doesn't mean you're not racist. Well, I'm supporting an anti-racial cause, so yeah, it kind of does. They weren't microaggressions. I can see how people would think that. So whenever I made fun of the way she talks like this, it looks like I'm making like a big lips, I guess. I didn't realize that until people pointed that out either. Because I don't think that way. I don't think in a racist way. I was making fun of the way, and it was a low blow, like I said, absolutely. I was making fun of the way she talks through her teeth. It has nothing to do even with her lips at all. She talks through her teeth. Some people do that. It gets on my nerves. And hey, I'm sure the way I talk gets on your nerves. So. Then, making fun of her wig. I said her wig is crooked. That's something apparently racial. I don't make the connection because I know more white people who wear wigs than black people. However, the black people I do know in my life who wear weaves or wigs wear them a lot better than the white people I know. So, you know, again, it was just looking for anything to insult her with because I was angry. But it really had nothing to do with her race. What else? So the criminal I explained. She had a mugshot. Didn't she have a mugshot on her t-shirt? So Then there was, the slander comes in with saying I threatened her family. If you go back and listen to that video, that's not what happened at all. Well, it was after I thought that, you know, the email I got was threatening. And you could say you don't have proof that she did send it, but we don't know if she didn't or not. I don't know. I don't know who sent it. But it was threatening my family. So out of anger, yes. And I felt threatened, so I was like, you know what? I'm sure that I could do that too. I could probably find information on your family. Meaning if you did something, then, you know. But no, yeah, those were all low blows. But in my opinion, the racist accusations are false outrage. And I'm explaining my side because, like I said, those comments could be taken, I guess, as microaggressions, racial microaggressions. But they're not. I mean, there's so much that could be taken as microaggressions these days. You know what I mean? Like, honestly. If I made fun of her feet, I'm sure people would say it's so racist to make fun of a black woman's feet or something, you know? Like, I can't insult her without her turning it around. She did this to other people. Just look it up. Now I want to remind you, and this is a tit for tat doesn't make it right, but maybe it'll help you understand what triggered my anger. I'm gonna try this with the corn chips. Every time I do a video and I click on my video to watch parts of it for whatever reason, usually in the recommended after that, I'll see a reaction by her and then maybe 10 other reactions. Like the next day. Reactions about the dumbest things ever. From how much ketchup I use to, I don't even know anymore. Like, just whatever. I apparently can't even breathe, do anything right. Exist. And a lot of the time, I've heard her call me Canadian bacon, pig. She's called Amber Sodium-Filled Whale. She'll, in her title, unapologetically be like 7 chins. Just like insults after insults. That, how are they not fat shaming? You're insulting someone off of their physical attributes that have to do with their weight. That's fat shaming. But that seems to be acceptable on YouTube. You know? And this is like constantly for years. And I did that outburst yesterday or the other day. And I'm not saying it makes it right, but I wanted to explain, you know. Can I have some water? So, and I get a question a lot, why only target Charlie? Why not other people? I guess my mentality for that is like, cut the head off the snake kind of thing. Because she's the one with the most subscribers. Well, one of the most with the, you know, most subscribers. So she has a bigger audience. It's just like, you know what I mean? So I don't know if it's just like setting an example. I don't know. But I just find her one of the nastiest as well. I don't know of a lot of other ones that exist. Like, I don't pay attention fully. Oh yeah, another accusation. I support racist people. No, I don't. I don't support when people say racist things. There was a channel, Fatty Gold, and they had a picture of a gorilla. And you could say this is an excuse. Like, you don't really know what's going on in my head, so. But I never correlated, I never put two and two together with that. Because I don't think that way. Like I said, I don't think in terms of connecting black people with gorillas. So why would I think that way? You know what I mean? And then it was pointed out to me and I was like, okay, you know. I stopped commenting and watching and following or whatever. Yes, maybe I'm ignorant to some of the things going on. I'm not trying to portray myself as completely innocent, but I am not racist. That's for sure. And you can ask her the same thing. Why does she only target Amberlynn and I? Why not Hungry, you know? I don't even want to say that because I love her. The person I was going to say. But you know what I mean? There's other overweight eaters because they don't talk about diet. Well, I think she would still talk about me. $100. Probably because it gets views. But I feel like I'm going in circles, like I said, because I don't feel that it's gonna get anywhere with certain people. They just have their mind made up and they don't like me and they will never. So they're gonna continue to try to make me look bad in anything. And she hit jackpot with this. This is what she was waiting for. So that live stream sunk me down to that level. Made me look bad. But a lot of you still support me and understand. So this is not for you guys. It's also not for those who just don't want to hear anything I have to say. It's for the in-between. So I'll never understand though how people find it entertaining for her to just pick apart the dumbest things on my videos and then insult me. And not look at her and go, are you like not the pot calling the kettle black? You know what I mean? I'll never get that. I never will. But it's okay. Like I said, I'm spinning my wheels. After this video, I'm 100 not giving this any attention. I don't even care if they do anything illegal or criminal towards me. If they do, or if something happens, I'm gonna deal with it behind the scenes. I'm not tarnishing my channel anymore or my reputation, because no doubt there's always gonna be people who are just gonna see me as racist now. People who support the nasty things she says and does, but are outraged by me defending myself. I don't get that. Those veggies are nasty. So, but I'm gonna stop acknowledging it because, like I said, there's literally no point. It just keeps it going and things could get so much nastier. And I don't feel good about that, okay? I don't like drama. I don't, even though I'm involved in it. I hate it. My brain doesn't think like Charlie's or these other people who have built careers leeching off other people's content. I have dessert. So because the mac and cheese was a kids meal thing, they give you a huge cookie. I don't feel like eating that though. What I feel like eating is this cheesecake. I mean, it's always the same thing. Like, criticizing what I eat as a big person. Like, how, get over it. I'm doing mukbangs now. Being criticized basically for not, like, doing weight loss, I guess. But neither are you. You promised your audience weight loss content. That's what you started as, inspirational weight loss. And then you hopped on the hate bandwagon. They're hate videos. They're not criticism videos. It's not opinions. It's insult. But anyway, I'm done with that. This is white chocolate cheesecake, like a brownie crust and caramel sauce. Beauty pie. Hi, baby girl. So, that's my side. Yes, I sound annoyed because I am. I'm annoyed with this whole all this drama. I'm not going to do some teary-eyed apology like a lot of these big other YouTubers. I'm just not. Because I'm not going to apologize for something I don't think I did. What I apologize for is giving low insults. But they weren't about her race. I can understand why people might see it that way. But then again, there's other people who didn't see it that way. And the way she portrayed me and the reaction to that. Like, they want drama to keep going because that's their content. You know? But not me. And I'm not... This is honestly the last video you're going to hear about that. If I do live streams and people bring up drama, they're going to be blocked. I've been blocking people who come in here to start drama. Yeah. I don't understand people who don't understand why a creator would block negativity and abuse from their channel. Like, sorry, I want to keep things positive, you know what I mean? I'm not deleting the truth. Because I don't need to hear over and over what you're eating is bad. What you're eating is bad. Then go watch somebody eat a salad, you know what I mean? Like, so, I don't think that way because I don't do that. I don't go to other people's channels who I don't like watching, who get on my nerves, or who I disagree with. If someone gets on my nerves, I unfollow them so fast, and like, just that's it. I never comment. So, anyway, that was really good, as you can see. Very good. Oh my god, that's like probably... Hi, baby girl! Some of the best cheesecake ever. That's not a candle, that's my wax burner. So guys, I'm going to go edit this video, I guess, for you guys, and I really debated even talking about it because I hate talking about it so bad, but I feel like I needed, it was important that I tell my side of what I meant behind the comments, because some people were asking me to address it and explain, and I know it was everywhere. My thoughts were not organized. Honestly, I had some like of my THC vape pen, so I'm kind of like, I can't really think right, but in no way, shape, or form did I mean to be racist, or threaten anybody, and yeah, it just, can't even believe have to do this video. But at the same time, I accept that, yes, maybe some people saw it, like I said, as racial microaggression, but that was not what I meant by those comments. Like I said, anything somebody says can be taken as that these days, because you have to be really, really careful. Like, the subject is very, very sensitive, and you know, it's very easy to misconstrue something. And like I said, if I insult her in any way, she's gonna turn it into a racial matter. I can guarantee it. It's not just me, she's done that too. So anyway, the rest of you can think what you want. You know, there's nothing I can do to change people's point of view. I explain myself. People have a right to believe it or not. That's fine. But you don't have a right to come here and continually accuse me of something I'm not. So, yeah. I guess that's it. I have so many fun things planned for my channel, and I just need to focus on that, because drama has really dragged it down, has really dragged me down. And I'm also sorry for myself that I allowed this to even happen, to get this far. You know, like, I never learned that. Anyway, hopefully now I will, and with time, I'll just, you know, if anything, yeah, it makes you learn things by repeating the same mistakes over and over. Eventually you learn, you know, obviously I need to try something different here, you know. And I think just completely ignoring. I don't have Twitter. Apparently a lot of things go down on Twitter. People are talking to themselves, because maybe once in a while people will tell me what's going on, but that's it. I don't ever see all this crap. So have fun talking to yourself. I don't know who you're tweeting to, because I'm not on there. Keep your petty drama, like, whatever. I don't see how. To me, I wouldn't be proud of that YouTube career. You could say, well, why would you be proud of mukbangs? Because at least it's still my videos, and I don't have to rely on other people. I don't have to put people down in my videos to get views. I don't have to thank other people for their content, for paying my bills. So that's what I mean by that, okay? Alright, so before I get more pissed off, I'm going to say bye. And I love you guys. I love my supporters so much. And thank you for continuing to support me and watch me. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.